Hazleton Police and the Hazleton Area School District are investigating a tip they received this morning. Officials learned of a safe to say tip indicating a potential threat of gun violence at the Hazleton Middle School by a 14-year-old juvenile. The teen allegedly made a threat against the school on social media. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Speziali and his department and School District Police Chief Ed Harry responded to the teen's home.
We talked to the mother. The uncle was also present. He had a firearm that was licensed. We asked him if it was secure. He told us the weapon was secure in a safe. As a result of that, we found that the gun was fully loaded and it was accessible to anyone on a nightstand. We recovered that weapon and seized it for safekeeping, and then we brought the juvenile into headquarters to talk to him about this threat. We also have 2 cell phones that we will go through methodically after we get the appropriate court paperwork. At this point, we do not believe anyone else was involved in this incident, and we believe the students are safe. We are providing extra patrols throughout the area, throughout all the area schools in the city of Hazleton. So we will continue to do that to make sure that our students are safe and the community is safe. We have to take these things serious, and they have to have consequences.
District Superintendent Brian Uplinger issued a statement, and we have posted it on our Facebook page. Today's tip came through the app Safe to Say, which went into effect this month throughout the state of Pennsylvania. Trooper First Class David Peters, a public information officer with the State Police at Troop N in Hazleton, was in our studio yesterday explaining what the app is all about.
Basically, Sandy Hook Promise is behind this. Pennsylvania is the only state that is doing this statewide. So in other states, maybe different jurisdictions have come up with this app and done this. Pennsylvania is doing it statewide. It's going to be monitored and handled through the Attorney General's Office of Pennsylvania. So in a nutshell, this reporting site is placed out. There's individuals that work as dispatchers or information collecting individuals at the Attorney General's office. Something comes in, say for Luzerne County, they would determine whether or not it just goes to the school or it goes to school and law enforcement. So if someone was making an anonymous report that someone was threatening to commit violence in school, they would notify the school as well as authorities to check this situation out.
Sometimes after horrific shootings or suicide events or what, we hear something that maybe somebody knew something, but they were afraid to say something. Maybe it's a friend. You don't want to squeal on a friend. So this would give that person the ability to remain anonymous.
Absolutely. You made a very good point there. There are a lot of times that people have seen something or on someone's social media page that has, the individuals kind of gone in a different direction than these individuals know them as. This is a way they can report it. Far too often, individuals from outside the state have seen things on social media and have gone through it. Now they have this app to be able to report that. Like I said, you can provide their information or do it anonymously to move towards that prevention factor.
Do you think this will encourage more people to do this? Because maybe they were afraid, oh, I think I see something, but maybe I'm making a big deal out of it. So would you rather be safe than sorry and have them contact somebody and find out it was nothing rather than miss something big?
Well, absolutely. We get that a lot. They didn't feel it was significant enough, and then it's too late. And one good thing about this app is that you can also report like bullying. So if you're a friend or someone's being bullied, that might just fall on a school issue, but it also might fall on law enforcement. But hopefully, more people are inclined to report and let us or other professionals figure out or determine whether or not that's a significant factor. And we might be able to stop these things before it happens.
To learn more about the Safe to Say app, go to saysomething.net.